Hello everyone, it's Laurie from Quick Scrap Craft. Welcome back to the channel. If you are a subscriber, you probably saw the video that I put out a couple weeks ago where I showed you how easy it is to use the Bella Blvd Cut Outs. I think they still make them. This one I got from, where did I get it? Paper Issues, I think. But you can get them on Scrapbook.com. Peacecraft Love sells them as well. So they have a lot of really cool designs and themes, and these are great if you don't have a electronic cut file machine, as I do not. So the one that I used here is the one that I showed in the video. It says Sunshine, and I backed it with a bunch of random like photoplay and Bella Blvd pattern papers. And so I promised you that I was going to show you how to use it on a layout, and so here it is, finally. So I decided to use it for these 3 photos of my daughter on her first day of school, because obviously it says Sunshine, and I'm going to make the title be You Are My Sunshine. Yeah, because it's photos about my kid, and that's what she is, and they're going to use lots of bright colors, and it was a sunshiny day, that first day of school. It feels like so long ago. September feels like so long ago because now it's like 20 degrees, and the bus doesn't pick up in front of our house. You have to walk down the street a little bit. Well, not a little bit, kind of a lot of it, and so it's cold, so I've been driving her to school. She's not even taking the bus anymore because then I have to stand up with her, and I don't want to do that. That's not fun for me either. So I long for the days of September. Anywho, back to the layout. So the really awesome rainbow wood grain paper was in the August Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit, and because it was so colorful, I thought it would go perfectly with this cutout, this cut file, and all the bright colors that I backed it with. And so what I'm doing is kind of off-centering the word sunshine, and I put some foam tape down on the back because that's going to be popped up off of the page. And then the photo in the center has a pretty little studio frame around it, and that's going to get popped up too. And then the other 2 photos are just going to be flat. And I was thinking of incorporating that houndstooth tissue paper in some way to back those photos. That piece that I cut there was a little too small because I like layers with it. Missy Whidden uses tissue paper really well on her layouts. So if you go back and watch some of her videos on her YouTube channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. I just wasn't feeling it with the houndstooth. It was a bit much. And even when I folded it to get some extra layers and dimension there, it was like just blah. So I'm not going to use the houndstooth on this layout. Maybe I'll use it on a different one. Since I know that I want the words you are to go right there, I'm going to go ahead and stick those down. Those are from the American Crafts phrase sticker pack that came in the Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit. And then those pretty little studio neon green mini alphas I'm going to use to make the word my, so that the whole title says You Are My Sunshine. And those were also in the Not Just for Boys Kid Club kit. So I'm feeling like in order to move on and really see where I want everything to go, I need to just go ahead and adhere that down. So I'm going to get the everything popped up on the foam and get that placement ready, and then all I'll have to do is just kind of figure out the placement of everything else, including figuring out what embellishments that I want to use. I don't have very many school themed embellishments, and there really aren't that many. Well, there aren't that many left in the August Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit because I've used a lot of stuff. And then I have some embellishments in my January Best of Both Worlds kit, but I like to save those for making those scrapbook layouts throughout the month, and then whatever I have left over, then I'll start putting on other layouts. That's just my personal preference. But I had the pretty little studio tabs, so I know that I can definitely use those. Those have really pretty colors on them. And then I purchased that Echo Park Teen Squad collection, which has that awesome sticker sheet. It has a backpack on it, totally perfect for this. And then it has a couple other pieces that are going to be perfect for this just because they're sort of general, like girly. One of them There's a really cool one, actually. I don't think I used it. It's a pennant, like a school pennant, and it says yes on it. And I really wanted to use that, but it just wasn't fitting in anywhere. So I'm just gonna add in like a bunch of random embellishments and make it all work. I've got those puffy stickers from Pebbles, which are like bright rainbow colored. There were lots of extra little embellishments on the American Crafts phrase sheet, hearts and other puffy things. And so I'm just gonna make some embellishment clusters. There's also a little thing that says a sticker that says, I think kindness starts with you, and that was, I don't even know, I've had it for a while, and I just thought it might be kind of perfect for this, trying to convey that when we go to school we need to be kind to everyone, and then hopefully she is a kind person in the school setting. I think she is. Her teacher seems to think so. So I'm just trying to add a couple other things here just to create a little bit more of visual interest around the photos. I like the bottom two clusters that I come up with because they stick out from the sides of the photos. I didn't do that with you'll see eventually, I don't do that with the top photo. I do the embellishment cluster up at the top. There's that pennant that I really liked, but it just wasn't fitting because it was going to cover up too much stuff. And so maybe, going back, I should have brought that cluster down on the side just because then it would have made things even, but I really just liked having it up there. I think I was not planning on doing the little cluster in the middle. I was going to have one at the bottom and then one at the top, and they were going to be like a diagonal, and then I added the one in the middle, and it was like, well, whatever. But yeah, this is just an idea of how to play around with multiple photos on a layout, with using these cutouts, or if you have a cut file, you can do that as well. This isn't something that you can only do with a Bella Blvd cutout. But yeah, this just gives you kind of an idea, kind of lets you see the finished product. You saw how I put it together. I'll try to have that video linked below if you haven't watched it. And now you get to see how I'm actually using it on a layout. So this was really fun. There's going to be one little bit. I'm going to add a few more embellishments on the left-hand side. And then there's a branding strip for this rainbow paper. And I really wanted to incorporate it in some way on the page. And after I stopped recording, I come back for like a few more seconds because I'm going to add it as kind of like almost like a border piece on the left-hand side. So yeah, I'm pleased with the way that this turned out. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or concerns about anything that you've seen in this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back and watching. It's always so great to have you here and connect with you through this YouTube community. You can also find me on all the social media links, which are in the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, and I hope that this was inspiring for you. That's what this channel is about, to inspire you and give you some scrappy ideas as you are making your own scrapbook pages. So please consider clicking that subscribe button and giving this video a like. I hope to see you here again soon. More scrappy process videos are coming up. Bye!